Welcome back, one and all, to another episode of Mech Warriors with Spare Time. Hey, I'm here and I've started a new game to play through this entire thing. And we are here at the main screen called the Command Center. It's got a lot of information on it. It's got company name, the regiment that you're using, that you've teamed up with. It's got a rating. As you can see, this MRBC is Mercenary Review and Bonding Commission. That score is an A, B, C, D, F grade level, and that depends on the type of mechs that you have. See, I'm just starting with only small mechs. I've got an F right now, but you can work that up. It's got news here. It's got a whole storyline, what's going on behind it. This is how much I'm starting with, how much what they call C-bills in here. C-bills, then you've got per cycle expense. So you actually have to pay money out each week for salaries, for maintenance, that sort of thing. So you got to make sure you got a net coming in more than coming in than what's going out. You've got your stats here, which will keep track of different things for you. Kills, salvage values, total earnings, unit strength, that sort of thing. We've got over here the star systems. These are the different ones, and you'll see more of them pop up in here. But this is where we're starting out with. Outreach right here. There's also Halloran and Eaton that we can go to. So there's different things we can do here. We'll have to figure out where we're going to go from here. And then we go back to the command center. They've got the mech lab. Here are the mechs I'm starting off with. I've got a whole bunch here. I got a couple cougars, which are these guys here. And I'll have to strip these down and play around with them. A couple fleas, little tiny guys. Really more pain in the asses than anything. And then we got Oolers. Oolers are okay, but once again, these are really small mechs that really you can't put a lot of stuff on. So I gotta decide whether I'm going to use them or sell them. And talking about selling, well, we got all different weapons here too. Ooh, I already got one of those. That's nice. Alright, you can go to the free market. Free market, this is where you've got, these are all the people that I have starting with me here. And, oh, I get an extra person here too. Here's the chassis that I have. And here's the weapons that I have. Over here, this is the ones, and I can sell any of these. And these are the chassis here that I can buy. Ooh, I can already get one of those. Wow, that's a medium mech. Usually they only start you off with the small ones. Alright, and here's the weapons I can buy. Clan, I get a lot of clan stuff, and the clan stuff is better because it's usually lighter weight for the same amount, if not more damage. Oh, look at that. I've already got that. Wow. I can get a lot of my stuff here that I could just start off with and do a lot of damage. This is a good company to start with. Alright, so close. So we're back here. I am going to go through and get some stuff set up. I want to make sure about the pilots I want to use. I want to make sure about the mechs I want to use. And then I will be, once I get all that set up, instead of having you watch me put all that together, I'll get it set up and show you bits and pieces. So I don't want to bore you guys because you can spend hours trying to figure out the best setups and everything else. Not going to do that. We're going to start here. I'm going to get something just a little bit set up, show you what I'm doing, and then we'll go into getting some battles done. Alright, we'll see you guys soon. And we are back. Here we are in the mech lab here. This is where I had all the mechs, as you saw. And as you can see, I got rid of a bunch of the mechs. In fact, I got rid of all those fleas because they weren't going to do me any good. But I kept these three here plus this cougar. So the two cougars and two oolers. And I've already gone through and put the weapons that I want on these guys. But I want to show you what you have to think about when doing this. So this is the last one I was going to do here. So it has all these different things that they have available. I've gone through, I've maxed out the armor for what I want. That leaves me 18 available tons that I can use to put things on. I can increase the speed, if I wanted to do that, but each time you increase the speed, it uses up a bigger engine, so you lose tonnage. So I'm not going to do that. And let's see, you also put the different things on here. Beagle Active Probe, which makes things that you can sensor range is bigger. You got jump jets, which we might play with at another time. Laser anti-missile system. That means if they shoot lasers at you, you can actually defend yourself. And enhanced optics allow you to zoom in on things if you're looking long distance. None of those I need right now, so I'm going to move on. Weapons. I've got 18 tons to work with. I'm going to put 2 large lasers on here, and oh, if you look, that heat efficiency went way down because lasers generate a lot of heat. I'm going to put these couple of medium lasers on here too. Now you have to try and find some way of combating that, otherwise you'll shut your mech down. That's where these come in handy, heat sinks. You put those on there, and as you saw, the heat went up. The heat efficiency went up, so we won't shut down as easily. So I did that, but that's some of the things you have to think about when you're putting stuff on here. So we're going to do that. And let's do free market. Do you want to save? Yes, I want to save these changes. Yes. Oh, and you can group these together for firing. Which items you want to fire together. And I'm going to do this. Now, if I fire all of them at one time, it's going to generate a lot of heat, so I'm going to have to be careful of that one. So what I did is I made it so that I could fire them one at a time or 2 at a time in order to balance out the heat. Probably all the stuff you didn't want to know, but guess what? You're going to know anyway. Alright, we're going to take Shredder, get rid of him. If you look down here, down in this section, when I highlight somebody, look at the bottom, you'll see what their scores are out of 100. He's 68 on gunnery and piloting, 50. Got 68 on, let's see, and 50 and 40 on this guy. So I think I'll get rid of him. This guy's got 80 and 60, so I'm going to keep Hannibal. We're going to fire these guys. Close. I'm going to pick some more up in just a minute here, because we have to actually get to where we're going for a battle here. And we're going to start off on Halloran. It has 2 possible things to do over here. Got a coastal defense and search and destroy. So we're going to go over there, and these are threat levels light on both these, so we're going to do those guys. And it says here, jump. System is 125,000 C-bills. So we're going to jump over here. Are you sure you want to jump? It will take 1 week, so you actually get cost to do that also. Okay. Here we go. We're over to the new planet. And here are our choices. Got the offshore.
Our main opposition in this engagement will come from Halloran 5 militia naval units,
which allows me to put, as you can see, I don't know if you can actually hear it, but castle up here is my, I don't know if you want to, like, what would you call her? Situation manager, operative, whatever. Tells you exactly what's going on. And here's me and Hannibal. But let's see, let's go back to the orbital view. You can choose either one of these, this one or this one. We'll start off with this one probably. But in order to do that, I've got to get a couple more people here, I think. I don't know, we might be able to do it with just 2 people. Let's try it with just 2 people here. Do that. Move Hannibal up here. And that's my cougar, and we'll give him the other cougar. Because I think this is just shooting some ships on the water here. So we'll go do that. This should be a quick one here. And you can choose whether you do it in day or night, which will affect heat. Also, if you look back here, I want to go back here for a second. If you look back here, it says down at the bottom, if you see, it says heat sink efficiency. 110%, which means you don't have to worry about heat as much. So, all sorts of things you have to worry about. I'm just going through these right now because nobody has really seen this before. I'll skim over them as we go forward, but I'm giving a little more explanation. If you guys at any point in time have questions, want to see something different, let me know. I'd love to point things out. I can always extend this a little bit more and do it that way. But let's get this going here. And let's see, let's just try the 2 people. Just try this with 2 people. Let's see how we do here.
The Transpax coastal facilities are straight ahead to the south. A total of 4 large offshore platforms are at nav points Alpha and Beta. The residential and depot buildings are centered around nav points Gamma and Delta.
Spectre 1, this is Deneb Control. Looks like you got here just in time. We show multiple inbound vectors in the water running coded signals on the military band. Over.
Roger, Deneb. Heading to Alpha for visual confirmation.
Alpha Doc confirms militia watercraft escorting barge. Looks like they came to do a little shopping.
I'm sure they won't mind if we check their credentials.
Enemy detected.
Moving to
Enemy
engage.
detected. Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
Close up and form on me.
Roger. This is Deneb Control. Militia units have opened fire on the platforms. Take them out quick.
Roger, we're on it. Spectre out.
Target destroyed.
Alright, here we go.
Roger.
I told him to go attack his nearest target.
Nav point Alpha reached.
And as you can see,
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
weapons
Target destroyed.
take some time in order to...
Alpha looks clear of hostiles. Status report?
A second set of signals coming in from the east. Wait one. Data confirms another barge and some hovercraft. Barge is withdrawing. Condors and harasses are coming in fast and hard.
Making best speed to Beta.
Yeah, as you can see, weapons have to recharge after a certain period of time, so you got to worry about that also.
Roger, Spectre.
Told him to form up on
Enemy
me.
detected. Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
Copy.
Enemy detected.
Hovercraft, moving up fast.
Engaging hovercraft. They're moving on to the base.
Yeah, it's fine, these
Nav point
hovercraft.
Beta.
I'm going to take these
reached.
guys out. Let's see, F1.
Take out the designated target.
Roger, 6.
Alright, and I am going to go over here and take these guys out. Whoop, don't want to blow other things up.
Watch out for the fuel tank, Spectre 1. That whole area is a powder keg waiting for a spark. Waiting for a clear shot.
Target's destroyed.
I don't know, I think I might have lost some.
Spectre 1, be advised. SATCOM shows the destroyer Reynolds moving in from the task force. The carrier is launching nightshades in support. ETA, 1 minute to your location.
Nav point Gamma reached.
Hovercraft
destroyed.
neutralized.
This is Deneb Control. Turret grid is at 80% efficiency. We can't handle the destroyer unsupported. Move your lance to intercept, Commander.
Alright, we're off to go take care of
Enemy
the destroyer.
detected.
Enemy air units inbound
Enemy
on your
detected.
position. Maintain good air watch.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected. Target destroyed.
Oh. Missed him.
Target destroyed.
Oh, man. Come on. Bad shooting. Alright, here we go. Let's go take these guys out. I get a little quiet here. I gotta get used to this. There we go. That's better.
Target destroyed. Enemy detected.
Get in close to the destroyer and their turrets will have a hard time tracking us.
Roger, Spectre.
Alright, this is where we use I don't know if you see the heat going up at all. Yeah, it goes up and then goes back down because I'm in the water too. The water helps. Come on.
That did it.
There we
Great work,
go.
Spectre One. Looks like you were worth the money.
Don't you forget it.
There we
Excellent
go.
work, Commander.
Good, we did
I'll
get the
upload our
extras.
mission report to MERCnet and have new contract offers ready by the time you're out of refit.
Affirmative, Control. Spectre 1 out.
Target's destroyed.
Transpax has verified mission success and released our payment from escrow. It is unlikely the naval militia will give up with just a bloody nose. Though nothing is on Mercnet right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see us on defensive duty with them again.
All right, and there you go. Oh, and as you can see, there's factions. There's two different factions we have. We've got the Steiner faction and the Davion faction. They are at war with each other. So you can do some things that help you with one faction or another and actually make you, or detrimental to helping out another faction. If you don't balance them out, you end up starting to lose some of your possible options, some of your possible runs or whatever else you want to call it, missions, because they won't give them to you because your score is too low. So you have to watch that also. And also you get bonus awards for protecting certain things. We'll get mission payment, expenses, so that comes out of there, and then we get a new balance, and this gives you a rundown of everything you have here. So it looks like we're doing all right here right now. And I think, let's see, continue. Mech Lab, I just want to look here. It looks like everything's okay. There's no issues with either of these guys, which is good. You can do all sorts of different camouflage in them also, but I'm just doing this one. It's easy. It's on the first page there. And we're back, and as you can see, you start to get more information here in the middle here for news. It's a whole storyline and everything going on. Orbital view. I got two things. I got the escort and the checkpoint. Two things to do there. So we'll try one of those out next time. All right, but for right now, I think we are going to move on and talk about what we're going to do next. I'm going to continue to go through each one of these and do the different missions. And if anybody has some suggestions, for right now I'm probably going to record these and go through all the stuff on this planet. There's not a lot of differences there. But after we get to that, you guys can start to help me decide what missions to take or how to go which direction, because remember, different ones do different things. So we've got to watch that. All right, think about that one going forward. Also, if you guys would like to make any other suggestions, want your name on one of the mechs, I can do that. And just leave me comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Old game, lots of fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.